Alright, we should be recording. I'm really bad with recording software. I'm not sure how any of this works. Last week when I did this, I actually recorded an entire live reaction and it caught none of the audio, and I even uploaded it, so I removed that video. But I'm going to put this one up. It's just going to end up having my OBS stuff all sitting there. I have no idea how any of it works. I'm going to have to learn, but I do want to get this up and out there as soon as possible. And then I could always go back and do another review or something, actually properly edited, because I have no idea how to change this. So it's just going to be me with my OBS stuff sitting there. I am going to try to get into some games with my boys here soon, so I'm going to keep it as a nice, quick, simple live reaction to the chapter of One Piece. That's what we're doing here. Sorry for that introduction. Should have said that to begin with. It's going to be One Piece chapter 1135 that just dropped earlier today, I believe about 10 hours ago. You'll be able to see the time, I believe, down there in the corner. It's 12:27, 8:55 p.m., so going on 9 p.m. The One Piece chapter is called Camaraderie Cups. It's an interesting, pretty cool name. So let's see what we get into. The last chapter ended pretty crazy, and we were graced with another chapter this year, I'm very happy to say. So let's just get into it and see what we got. Alright, we've got the cover. That's my boy Luffy. Let's go. Oda's notes, Happy New Year. I've reached level 50. As a young spirit, I will continue striving each week to work hard and refine myself. I can respect that. I appreciate you, Oda. You're a real one. Next, we jump to the cover page, 1135, Camaraderie Cups, and we see Tama kicking, hold him in the face. I mean, she is cooking. Look at Tama cooking right now. She's cooking him up, bro. Hold him, or what was Luffy calling him in the anime, at least the dub? Ball debut? Wasn't that what he was calling him? He's getting absolutely mollywopped by Tama. Oni Child Yamato in the Holy Inari Shrine Pilgrimage Volume 21. I'm stronger than I was before. Good for you, Tama. Don't let him take you captive again. Alright, so we're cutting right to Bonnie and Chopper in the library. The letters are huge. It's hard to make out. The giant well of wisdom. Bibelot is the library's master. They say he's been here for hundreds of years. All we can say for sure about this owl is he gigantifies any book that enters his territory. His territory? It's like JJK or like Yu Yu Hakusho all over again. Head librarian of the Owl Library, Bibelot, or Bibelot. I'm going to call him Bibelot. He looks like a pretty cool owl. Next. News queues don't come to Elbaf since it's not part of the world government, but sometimes a fisherman brings some tiny papers back here so we can read them. He must have eaten the rear fruit and become a nurturing owl. Do you think even inorganic things can grow with his power? That's a perfect ability for a kingdom of giants. Rear. That might be a bad translation, because that doesn't make any sense to me. But we see a bunch of them all hanging out in the library. Saul's talking. Feeling nostalgic, he says to Robin. She says, yeah. Chopper chimes in, I hope they have medical books here. Robin, I know we had a few, but most of it was archaeological and historical works. We got some medieval books, some medical books native to Elbaf too. Excuse me for being unable to read them, I'm really sorry. Wow, I can't wait to read them. Although those books were always large, so they can't be shrunk. What? Says Chopper. And then we cut to Luffy and the gang. It looks like we're playing with a swing, and Luffy is scaring the bejeebers out of these poor giant kids. He's on the swing with them, and Usopp, and everybody else is having an awful time, but Luffy, who's having a great time swinging these kids so unbelievably high. This giant swing is the best. And Nami beats them up. Can't you see that you're scaring them? Burberry, sorry. Hey, I wanted it to stop too. Why, it was so scary, Miss Gerd. Ah, you poor thing. Hey, it's shameful for a warrior to cry. Back off, Luffy. These kids were raised with nothing but love and kindness. Come on. Is this universal brat behavior now? Oh, it's just, kids playing in cleavage. Look, I'm just saying, as a kid, I like titties. So, I mean, who just doesn't like titties in general, Sanji? Let's be real here. Everybody likes a good titty. This is a bit of a letdown, Usopp. Yeah, but it's not like a peaceful Elbaf is a bad thing. That's Luffy and Usopp. There you are, Straw Hat, as somebody swings something down. Yeah, so much for peaceful. You're wide open! And Luffy just breaks his sword. Nice. Hop. What? Gear third. Gum Gum. Elephant gun. Wow. The kid dodged. Don't overdo it, you dummy. I didn't even hit him, says Luffy. That's not the point. You're gonna be in trouble. You're breaking stuff. She. It's good to know not everyone around here is spineless. That Luffy is a meanie. I hate violence. That was so cool. You're an emperor, all right. Oh, this is probably the little one who was thinking Shanks was so cool. Right? It was like, Shanks, are we going to war? When Shanks was on Elbaf? It's probably the exact same kid. You're just as bad, Colon. Our resident delinquent is here. Why do you have to pull these stunts and ditch school? Shut up. I hate weaklings like you. Kya, he's such a brute. Colon, don't cause a scene. But that was a solid first strike. Mom, Mato-san made your favorites. Oh, dude, that's his mom? Oh, man, Ridley is literally... Like, y'all couldn't hear it in the last review because, again, it got messed up, but I said I'm simping for Ridley. She is one of the new top 5 hottest One Piece characters. People were simping over York because she was tall and big. This is a big, attractive woman. What? You're a mom, Ripley-chan? At least you're teaching your son the old ways. Aren't you going to tell him to apologize for that sneak attack? Do you know my father's a human too? Huh? He used to be a pirate and he didn't fear anyone, not even the warriors of Elbaf. Wow. Lingonberries. I'm so happy. Your dad's human. My husband's much younger than me. Our marriage is more informal because of that age gap. He always said it'd be weird to make it official, since he'd be the only one to ever grow old. Is he for real? He sounds like a pimp, dog. Whoa, even the library is awesome here. These books are huge. Luffy, I want to talk with Saul a little longer. I'll meet you at the feast later. There's Shishi. Those guys party for 3 days straight, so we'll have plenty of time. I'm staying too. Got it, says Luffy. Don't worry about me either. I'm going to hang around and get my resident permit. Me too, says Bonnie. So York, or not York. I'm sorry, I can't think of her name, guys. Lilith and Bonnie are going to stick around in the library with Robin and Chopper. We cut to Frankie. Ow! I also got some business around here. This entire kingdom is on an Adam tree. That's the same kind of wood which the Sunny is made of. Treasure tree Adam. Yep, it's just pointing at it. Yeah, there are a few Adam trees around the world, but the age of this one is off the charts. I want to learn more about the treasure tree while we're here. No worries, we'll just go on ahead. I gotta eat before I starve. I'm at my limit. I've got something for you all. What is it, Gerd? So that's a revelation we didn't know. There's more Adam trees around the world, so we don't know that the wood for the Sunny actually came from this tree, but we do know that it could have been. What does she have for them? Outfits? Yo, this is excellent. I look more like a warrior now, don't I? Says Brooke. Brooke, you look like an undead Viking. I like it a lot. Damn right, Brooke. I'm feeling stronger already. Say, how come you've got clothes our size? I'm sorry. Let me send out this message. I'm reading the chapter. Alright. Damn right, Brooke. Say, how come you got clothes our size? I like making human clothes for fun, but that's all it is, I swear. Yeah, they're so cute. I'm glad you like them. Alright, we'll meet you guys at the village. And they're all in the ship that's going to ride on some rainbows or clouds. See you later. It's surprisingly comfortable, says Jinbei. They're wonderful. Thanks, Gert. Robin looks so legit. Honestly, they all look awesome. Fake beards on people like this is great. Frankie's even got a fake beard. They look so cool in their Elbaf outfits. Now we cut to Oust Castle near the western village. Hey, what are you twerps doing here? We guards can't let you roam free, you know. Are you part of the Straw Hat crew? What business do you have in this country? The one that we believe is a woman, ... We're looking for the one called Loki. Yeah. Loki, why would you want to see that criminal? Our country suffered greatly because of him. He's the king-slaying fiend who killed our beloved King Harald. That's why this castle is empty. Then will you tell me where he is? We can't do that. On the off chance he uses you to escape somehow. So you won't tell me. Sorry, this was a waste of time after all. Do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do. It looks like things shoot off from him. They go, huh? No, this has to be some sort of joke. Bogey, that must be the other guy's name. It hurts! Huh? What's wrong? He just fell down and he's crying. And the other giant's so confused. It hurts. Bogey. This is what happens when you're too rude and prideful. I wasn't really asking before. This time I'm ordering you to tell me what's going on. So that's probably all we're going to get of them this chapter. We'll see. Western Village, Elbaf. We've come a long way from the East Blue. Yeah, we finally made it. Hey, the Straw Hats are back. We've always dreamed of coming to the country of giants, the homeland of the world's greatest warriors. We've been expecting you. After all, you small folk defended our pride. You freed us after we were fooled, and you saved me from being erased. What a great set of guys the Straw Hats are. All of us would like to officially welcome you to Elbaf. Whoa, we may be small, but they aren't looking down on us. She. Here's to the great pirate Straw Hat Luffy, one of the 4 emperors. Rah, and to his crew that took down those monsters, Kaido and Big Mom at Wano. Wow. Raise your camaraderie cups for the Straw Hat crew. Wow, cheers. Dude, this is a humongous feast, literally. Bojaja, they're really living it up. It seems the Straw Hats have returned. Huh? Aren't you the giant that was caught on Saboti? That's right. Call me Stanson. After Hyrule told me we were going to be under your umbrella, I knew it was fate that brought us together back then. I'll definitely repay this debt to you one day. That's him in the flashback, Stanson. A refresher on Stanson, a childhood friend of Hyrule that was captured while napping and brought to be sold at the human auction house. Due to another incident, the Straw Hat crew caused a commotion that allowed him to go free. I see. I'm glad what we did helped you. Are you all having fun? Elder Jarl's here. Who is that? Says Luffy. Bojaja, oh my, it looks like we have some tiny guests. That giant's built like a mountain. Elder Jarl, you made it. Mountain Beard, Jarl, hero of the giants, the oldest one in the world, 408 years old. Hey, there's a sword in your head, Gramps. Bojaja. Oh, this old thing? I'm lucky my helmet saved me. But it's going right through, ? An overwhelming impact. I gotta love the designs by Oda. And, you know, when I'm looking at him from the back, Mr. Jarl there does not have a sword going through his head, so it must have stopped right there. And that's just the hilt of the sword at the start of the blade. So, my boys are calling me, so I am going to stop it there. That is the end of the chapter anyways. Really, really good chapter, all in all, honestly. I don't have a lot to say. I mean, it was a good chapter. I like it. We're getting shown around Elbaf. We're cutting back. We're still doing the, hey, just a refresher thing that Oda does, which is cool. We're getting to meet the one that's still alive of the old giants. Yeah, and we're just progressing the story along. We got very little on the 2 people who came into the, like, teleported into the castle. But the woman's the one talking, and all she does, from what we can see, is... Where does it do it? It just goes do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do, and it looks like she shoots things off of her. If I had to guess, it's kind of like the finger pistol, is what I was thinking. But unless she's shooting compacted air like that, that's taking them down. I don't know what it would be. So goodness knows. We didn't really get to see much more over there, so hard to really say. But I do believe fully that's definitely a woman, and the other one is Shanks' evil brother or something. Yeah. I'm shocked that Luffy noticed Stanson. Pretty cool, though. But yeah, all around good chapter. I love the outfits. All the Straw Hats look absolutely awesome. I'm gonna simp over Ridley and Robin in this arc. Robin looks so good in her Elbaf outfit. I mean, they all look good, but she looks so goated, unbelievably great. And Ridley is still my goat. She is so attractive. Ridley's absolutely awesome. But on that note, that's really about it. I will do my best to figure out how to get this better set up so that way in my next live reaction or my next review, whatever I do, I can actually get it so that way I'm on the full screen, or I can get something else behind it or something. I really don't know. But I'm going to do my best not to have it just look like this because it looks sad. And it's better than doing nothing, because I've wanted to put out content for a long time and start making stuff, and I'm just now trying to get into it. And, you know, my brother always says the best time to plant a tree was like 70 years ago. The second best time is now. And since I didn't start doing this way back in the day, I got to start at some point. So we're starting here just like this. I do want to say, though, to everybody out there, it's the end of the year, so Happy New Year's, Happy Holidays, Merry Christmas. I really hope everybody had a great holiday, or still continues to, if that's what, you know, if you have holidays coming up. I hope everybody has a great New Year. I hope everybody stays safe. Go out, spend some time with your family, hang out with your pet, go love somebody, give somebody a hug. Tell your mom, your dad, everybody that you care about that you love them. And let's go into this new year, you know, being strong, being happy, and let's look for some more great One Piece. So, on that note, I'll check out. Like I said, I'll get this posted up, and then I'll try to figure out something better for next time. But anybody who watches, I hope you guys have a great day, great rest of your year, and Happy New Year. So, let's see another one going forward. Bye.